Okay, what about now? Okay, what about now? It's fine now. No, okay, so for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the hop hog or if it's OBS itself, it hates it. It hates it when I switch between stuff. Do you remember the 12-hour stream? Yeah, now it's got to reset. Everybody refresh. But it's, the weird thing is that if you remember my 12-hour stream, it was to the point of where, you know, I was playing the 360. We don't talk about which games. And I popped over to the Xbox One after the 360 games to finish up. The audio never recorded. So I don't know why OBS hates my setup, but it does. So basically, if I don't have my Xbox plugged in already to my hop hog before I turn on OBS, OBS has a meltdown and no audio will be picked up. It has the biggest baby fit ever. It's fixed. Move on. So I don't particularly know why it does that, but it does. And I gotta play around with why it does that. Because, I mean, it shouldn't have, I don't know why it, everything was already hooked up, so why it messed with the mic, I don't know. Has similar issues with OBS and Xbox? Yeah, but the thing is that she's not streaming from an external recording device. I have an external recording device like Elgato, but mine's called a hop hog. So she's just streaming on her computer, so I don't know. Anyways, moving the hell forward, I gotta look into doing that too. Fix. Well, I don't need to clip this. We could just download the video. Fixed OBS. I don't know. New game. First slaves left. Boston. Oh, Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Hey, you know who this sounds like? Another detective we know. It is. It's free. Darkling, you got it. I love that you do that. Yeah. You immediately got that. Yeah, it's free. I've been wanting to play this. Actually, the goal, last month, at the beginning of this month, was to play this game and read the story. But my GameStop didn't have this game, which coincidentally, thank goodness it didn't, because we got it for free, and I would have been pissed to pay $20 for it. I would have taken it back. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man whose in the callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. HP liquor. We just read that! Ew. That is true. It was a play on words, Darkling. A play on words. He is a running joke because he literally can't run. Please don't touch the entrails. Please put your hand around them, not on them. Oh, good. Game saved. We're gonna die by the giant squid. So there's collectibles in this game. I'm so excited to play this. Like, I'm so stoked. You may have been literally rewatching a playthrough of The Evil Within 2. That game was so good. I think they're gonna make a third one, to be honest. Entrails are spaghetti. I thought they were sausages. So what type of bad guys do I have to face? Or is this just like a stealth game? I know nothing about this. I was just gonna play it blindly, because why the hell not? I mean, that's cool, but like, did anybody leave me any catfish? That's a shark. Can I have one of your teeth? Is that not the can I just, I want one of your teeth. I literally want to go down to the coast so I can find a shark tooth. That's my entire goal of summer. You never know if there's a collectible. Press B to crouch. Okay. I'm not gonna remember this in like 10 minutes, but okay. Are we gonna meet like an insane fisherman? Can I have this light bulb? Huh? Why is it telling me to... Oh, crouch. Ah, got it. I didn't see that. So far, the atmosphere is really nice. It's creepy. So does anybody know anything of, like, about the game? Because clearly we're in the universe of this. Is it too dark? Because I can't see shit either. Ooh, what's this? Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with it. Do I have a light bulb? Can I have a light bulb? Can I have this light bulb? Oh, good, a light bulb. Hey, never mind, chat. We can see. Can I lift it up? A bolt cutter. Hey, we got bolt cutters, chat. What kind of hell is this? This is absolutely fantastic. You are blind as I am? Ooh. Well, the great thing about me playing this game then today is the fact... Why is it shaking? Is that if you guys still want to get the game, it's free until March 1st. And then we get the Batman Evil Within or something like that. We get the second Telltale Batman game, which I'm really excited about. We're gonna cut both of them. It's Sea of Thieves with bigger krakens. I mean, that's a great way to explain this to somebody that doesn't know.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
No, thank you. How hard is this gonna get copyrighted? How's the audio? I didn't get to play with the audio like I should have because I'm a putz. I think global should be like that. Audio sign, okay. I'll just leave it now. No. You can hear me in the game, okay. Okay, I was just making sure that it's not, like, overly loud or anything. There. Both doors are open. I don't know. What if I have to run away? I'm a big baby when it comes to this crap. I love horror games. Don't get me wrong. Oh, we have to go this way. That doesn't mean I don't get scared. But then again, I love jump scares. I'm a sucker for them. Anything with cheap jump scares, I'm all in for. I don't know what the collectibles are. Okay. I bet this place smells... Whoa! Oh, that's an orca. Shark frying, ooh ha ha. Ew. Hey, PS chat, there's gore. Trigger warning, sorry. I know some people just don't like gore. Turn it down for me. I feel like it's like super loud, but then again, it's probably just my headset.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
No, I don't want to be chosen. Runs back this way. No, I'm good. Think so. How do you get over there? Can I not get over there? Or is that where we end up? I'm horrible. Please don't ever let me play these linear games, because I'm just like, I want to go over that way. I want to explore everything, and it's just like, just patience. Patience, ZD. Come on. I don't wanna. I mean, I was gonna say the 1950s, but the 1920s music in this is fantastic. Yes, I would like to leave, whatever hell this is. Can I call 911?
Behold.
You, patient? Thank you.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your
I found the
destiny.
Cthulhu cult!
I hate whiskey.
Ooh! Yay! Okay. Pierce Investigations Agency. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. Okay. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there's no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of those empty bottles, but this place is mine, for the moment. Oh good, it shows us crap about the cult. I'm so happy. Lost Battalion, 10-7-18. Oh, second. Oh wait, what was that? Ugh, I have the hiccups. Oh, you can inspect it. Oh look! What is this? Resident Evil? By the way, everyone, I am working on a podcast, in case anybody was curious about what I've been doing. I have no knowledge of anything in this game. Cool! I have no idea how any of this works. Doesn't matter. Okay, October 20th, 1924. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creatures calling me? We know! Ooh, what's this? Pick it up.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them. When I returned from the board, they swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Well, it's because you've gotten used to them, you putz. Stop taking them. And if you take them with whiskey, I'm gonna hit you.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
10 out of 10 game. Gonna leave all the drawers open.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation had been closed. Huh. Okay.
Good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. I don't think a loser. I think he's more or less, he's a war veteran, and he came to Boston to be a detective because he was in the war. That's all I got so far. So I don't think he's a loser. I think he's just fighting off
Natural
memories from war.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Right? That's...
Natural sciences, linguistics,
That
archaeology.
doesn't light up.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Probably. I don't know what it's for. Shut up! I don't need copyright purposes. I was gonna say he seemed more or less like what's his face?
It's been a while since I
Sebastian.
jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's supposed to show us something that we already found. Oops. Oh, look, sanity. What the hell is this? Mental trauma. Oh, look, this is where we find... Okay, nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War. Where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the last battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumed sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. His sanity is stable, confident in your abilities, and your Carney is in mind. Your conduct, your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. For now, I guess. Sebastian also has PTSD. You're fine. Hold on, I gotta drink some whiskey. Don't drink. U.S. is voted dry, like a dry country. Hold on. There's an achievement for not taking a drink.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigating.
Hold on, I can't hear shit.
Is over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, okay. How many do I have? Oh, I have 8. Okay. Leave me alone. I'm gonna validate that. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
The first one.
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her
What the
family.
fuck?
They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Creepy. That's all I got.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
They did the thing!
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh. Oh, okay. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I can examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter. I mean, we know another Hawkins who died in a fire alongside her family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay. Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label, some of it unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report says that the fires started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They lived in a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
On the board!
elements?
I like this. Let's do that.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
So far, I'm really enjoying this. Hold on, let's ask this one first.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay, but I'm a detective, and I'm trying to let you know that I believe that you're not crazy, okay? Everything's weird in Sage's hometown. That's funny. Oh, and it tells you which ones you've chosen. Okay. I'm not gonna go with you're asking the wrong guy.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
So far, this is pretty cool.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'd certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. Oh! Yeah, bookcase. Nope. Yep. Oh, it tells us a little bit about it. Charles Hawkins, age 41, occupation ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, age 33, occupation painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe, she was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnist, a wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Seek the truth. He was 11? Only son of Sarah died. Oh, that was sad.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
You said you had books? Oh, jackass. The Learning of Medicine Volume 1, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. His first volume was All Illnesses Known for the Civilized World. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Oh, look. Okay, so that's cool. Intuitive and visionary artist, some overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Okay. This is weird. I like it. Painting by Sarah Hawkins. This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father, thinks this is linked to all of her deaths of the family. Oh, so he thinks the cult killed her. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna read through all that. We've read through all that. Okay. That's kind of cool. Some of this is really kind of... Okay. Now we can look at it. Please.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Dude, you have like... Okay.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Atlas of Atlantic Islands. Darkwater Island had been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornaments the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Dark.
Do I need to take my whiskey with me? Just saying. I like to make fun of him now. Alright, now we leave for Blackwater, because everything else is pretty much done. Okay, let's go. Leaving. You have to hold A. I'll get used to that. Chapter 2. Alright, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be starting point for Pierce's investigation. This hard freaking core reminds me of the Evil Within. Like, hard freaking core. A demon! A.K.A. Atlas of Krakens. I'm just gonna put achievements and Jesus biscuits. I don't want to say I got rid of the raid emote. So we're just gonna raid with achievements and Jesus biscuits at this point. Until we can unlock another tier 1 emote slot. This is supposed to be an extremely open world game. A demon! I love the cat with the little muffin thing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's very open world. Okay, that might explain why it takes forever to load. I haven't seen anything about I lied. I've seen a little bit about this game. One of the streamers I watch, Brown Man, he played this game, and after we beat this game, I'm gonna watch the crap out of it now. I've been watching him play Resident Evil 2 now, since I've been playing it. I love that game. Cheeky! Thank you so much for that sub! Look at the cool... I get to see it! I never get to see my new sub overlay. Aw, thank you, Cheeky, for that sub! Guys, we are 3 subs away from subs getting to choose what game I play from a specific list. And Dark Souls and The Witcher is on that list. I'm just saying.
We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, my emotes took like 2 days to approve. Call of Cthulhu. I'm excited. Skillia. Anybody else getting Evil Within vibes from this? Because I hardcore feel like Sebastian's gonna pop out from somewhere. Yay! Achievement and Jesus Biscuit emotes!
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
I don't listen.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that you...
Why does your voice sound familiar?
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
I have the attention span of a goldfish, so yes, we're gonna go. Universal Studios theme park ride. Right, though? Right? October 25th, 1924, so it's been 5 days. On the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that managed to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belonged to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins archives of the Harbor's Master's office. I gotta get used to this setup. Oh, do I have a point to use? Oh, I do have a point to use. 2, 6, 2. Still streaming. No, we can go tomorrow. Okay. Alright, now we can stream as long as we want, chat. Yeah. I was 6. Now, don't get me wrong. I've watched the Jaws movie. I've grown up watching the Jaws movie, so that didn't really affect me. But the fact that, okay, so, like, they should have put me in the middle of the boat. But the vaguest things I remember, it was me, my brother, and then my parents. And I don't know why the hell they let me have it over here, because they're like, oh, well, Jaws will pop up on this side, don't worry about it. And then Jaws popped up right next to me. I was 6, and now I have a terrified fear of sharks. I respect their homes. I will not go in the ocean. I might put my feet in it, but that's about it. Also, shark friends, ooh ha ha, they're gorgeous creatures. They really are. However, I am terrified. So, also, what kind of crazy parent? My parent, my mom. That was birth giver. That was her. That was all her. Yep. Yup. ZD was scarred for a while. And sad. Island. It would seem that the island of Darkwater, it would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island, whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers, who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. I think it was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture of the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Darkwater Port. At the entrance of the port of Darkwater, still one passes in front of the shell of the Skyla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. The movie that scarred you was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Oompa Loompas, Oompa Dee. When I listen back to Pure Magic, it is a creepy song. Weirdly enough, I can sing that whole song. You don't remember the movie much, but you were also fun. It's on Netflix if anybody cares to watch it. I think it was a good movie. Granted, I loved Gene Wilder. As a kid, I had a crush on him. Don't ask. I gotta read that again. Okay, chat, now we have to look for collectibles. Absolutely not. Yeah, probably a good idea. You couldn't watch the newer one? The newer one with Johnny Depp? It wasn't too bad, to be honest. Johnny Depp is just a little weirdo, so... But we all love him. And support him. I'm just gonna look around. I'm not gonna go into any buildings yet. I want to look around outside, and then we'll go into the bar. Because I have the attention span of a peanut, and I really like looking around these open worlds. To get the feel and the atmosphere is fantastic. Is there any collectibles? Hey, buddies. You guys gonna kill me at all? Oh, okay, cool. Newer one was weirder? Yeah, Johnny Depp and Tim Burton did make an odd movie, but they also did a, you know, who was the kid? The kid, he played in Johnny Depp in like 1,500 movies. They had like a...
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
The bubble scene in the first one?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is?
I'm gonna look at the dead whale. Oh, look.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. can't understand. You're not...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Hold on. I gotta figure out why my dog is having a panic attack. I'll just be quiet. I don't understand. I don't want her sitting here whining because her whining stresses me out. What do you want, little dog? She had to go potty, sorry. I was like, why is she having such a panic attack? And I was like, my dad's home, what's going on? And apparently, my dad went to the store, like a putz. It didn't tell me, like a putz. Hopefully he's bringing food home. Yeah, I'm guessing they don't like outsiders either.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want
Maybe
to?
it's a little bit of both.
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Alright, time to go to the bar. Oh, what's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh, see, it doesn't... Okay. It loads with cutscene, never mind. I could just break your nose or your throat. And then steal your bag. Oops! My foot slipped.
Hey, be careful.
Oops.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of
You're
the
gonna.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Oh, that's Blackwater. Ha! That's funny. I was like, why does it sound familiar? And I'm like, no, it's Blackwater that's in Red Dead 2. Or Red Dead. Find out? Okay.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Sure, why not?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
You just let me know it was a woman. I'm not ordering a drink.
That'll be all for now.
There's an achievement for not drinking at all in the game, so. That's nice.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Damn! $50?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Fancy. The Chatney. May 21st, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Skyla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skyla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. That is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste a miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
Treat us like this. And the doctor, what did he say? He laughed. My God.
Member of Asylum staff. No, don't mind me, I'm not peeking. No peeking. Please don't beat the shit out of me.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Right?
Will follow
Especially in
its leader and appear at
1925.
various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our
Yes.
song?
We're true
No, you're not.
sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all
There you
we
go.
got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Well, you don't know if it was delicious. I'm just saying. They put it in the newspaper, but just saying. It's delicious because they haven't eaten in like 500 days.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Because you killed them
Exhausted
all.
the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Darkling, I have a question. What the hell is a Norwegian piss shark?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Cheeky, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, wait, what? I know Miss Lady's gonna want to talk to me, but I don't want to start anything yet. Okay, it's locked. It's worth a shot. Hi, Miss Lady. You seemed oddly like I should talk to you.
What you looking at, stranger?
Your cute-ass outfit.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
I feel like she could beat me up. Okay, bye-bye. I don't want her to beat me up. To be fair, because she could. There's a shark that's full of ammonia that you have to let rot for 6 months before drying it out. In order. Are you serious? Yeah, we leave her alone. She seems very murdery. I know when and when not to mess with people because murder. Is this lamp okay? It's Iceland, not Norway. I don't really think that matters about the place. I think it matters about the... I didn't know that. I'm gonna avoid Norway just in general, because I feel like Norway would kill me too. Boo! Wait, there's 2 doors. Oh wait, it's this one. They took a lot of the mechanics from The Evil Within, which is not a bad thing, because the mechanics are really good, done right. Okay, that's fine. Let me see here. What's this?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some restaurant.
Oh, you know who our character sounds like? Taken Man. What is his name? Liam Neeson. Got it. Took me a minute, but I got it, chat.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla.
Oh, Scylla.
Finished up beached at
See,
the
I just need to
entrance
hear
to
it.
the harbor.
Iceland even, it's called... Uh-huh. I also don't know how to pronunciate that. So apparently, we can stream as long as we want today, so I'll probably go for 3 hours. I'll go for another about 2.5 hours. It's the second volume of the book. It helps us level up, I think. Oh, the medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh, I didn't know that. I also didn't read that part. I don't want to talk to you yet. I got things to look around for, like, collectibles. Hey, Bug, how you doing? You're fine. You're all good. But how you doing, Bug? Right? We as human beings try and make anything edible. Let's all realize that we, at some point, were cannibals. I'm just gonna look through your drawers, okay?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Okay. I love rummaging through people's houses.
What a macabre souvenir.
Because I'm nosy as hell. I'm doing good. Let's see. I've been working on a podcast that I'm just now starting. We'll be starting it soon. This next month. And then been streaming. Trying to move in with my boyfriend. All the good stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna look through all your crap.
Broken. This place seems half
How's the
abandoned.
bell broken? 0 out of 10 game. You can't ring the bell.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Cat, I'm guessing, is the nice lady we met in the bar where she can kick our butts.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo
that's what I was
manifests.
thinking.
They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I didn't actually pay attention to a word you just said.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
Never mind.
But in truth, you're...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Cat was nice, I suppose. Cat wanted to beat our face in. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. You mean redacted? That's what that means. Who would want this information to be hidden? I guess. Okay, where'd the man go? I like how I just open everybody's door. Like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What in the hell is going on with my dog?
From here, I see everything that goes on.
Can you hear
in
my
the
dog?
harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats. don't
Yes?
escape me.
Okay.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that
Okay, I'm
far.
gonna pause it really quick. I don't know. No, I didn't let her in. Hold on. Either my dad's home or something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is everybody still here? Whew. I'm sorry. It was my neighbor, and, it was my neighbor, and, apparently she's gonna go out of town tomorrow, and she just wanted me to pull up her garbage and stuff, and she, like, basically bogarted my garbage, and was like, oh, no, let me put it in my garbage, and I'm like, girl, I'm gonna need you to stop. So that's what she was freaking out about, was, apparently the doorbell. The doorbell went off, and I didn't hear it. I just ran back to my room, just like, I'm dying. Okay. My bad, y'all. Okay, let's get back to this.
I'm just the last serving captain on dock.
Feels good outside, though.
Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family
I am now
other
cold.
types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain...
Yeah, I rummaged through your house.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
It's 3:30 fucking afternoon. I have dinner, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Whatever. I've got to get my own place.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our
Yeah, it's late
glorious
lunch. I'm gonna have to
past.
eat dinner later.
Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, that's the thing that's upstairs. Okay.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Can you just pick that one? There we go.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
We did all of these.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay, bye.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something
Okay.
new.
Woohoo! We got 1 CP point, which I don't know what CP actually stands for. At all. Yay! I don't have any other skills. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I didn't validate it. I had to validate it. Roy Mitchell, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glances. Few glasses, my god. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will so far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. James Fitzroy, age 45, he's a captain. James Fitzroy is a captain of the Chartibus, the only boat that sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is in the harbor master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him, the bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. The Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by its owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there. I even saw that looks to be truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. And then more of the occult. Not reading any of this. Just trying to get rid of the exclamation points. Yes, I consulted my diary. I agree. I think it's really nice when they have, like, they have that kind of stuff, like, where, hey, like, you kind of have to talk to the characters and, like, read the lore, because if you don't read anything, then you won't understand what's happening. Uh-huh. Whatever, these guys aren't here now. We're gonna go this way. I was gonna say, there's like very little ambient music here. You hear waves. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skills allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Okay, well, fuck, I didn't get to read all of it. What's that? The lever activates a mechanism. Okay.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Uh-huh.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
What's this?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yeah, the waves are the ambiance. Or that's what I can hear.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
You're killing me, Smalls. Am I missing something? Am I just dumb? Okay, what's on the other side then? Oh, cool. My dad got me vegetable rolls. I think. I hope they're not chicken. I like the vegetables. Yay, vegetable rolls.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
What could have done so much damage?
A shark?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Eh.
Something real bad.
Sometimes, yeah.
These back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
I was
That
paid
case
to
was
do it?
closed months ago.
I was paid to do this?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
That seems suspicious.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
So, I can't get in there? You putz. I love how open world this is. Like, there's so much lore that's hidden within the story. I think it's fantastic. I think if you want a really good story game, this is definitely it. I think I told Happy to download this game because it was free. His running is just walking a little bit faster. Okay, why does his hands look like carpet?
There.
I can't see jack squat.
Hello, old friend.
Okay, but you're not gonna drink the liquor. If you ward off my freaking achievement because you picked up liquor, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. This bottle is part of a batch stolen from Cat, the boss of the bootleggers. An excellent way to lean on the guy who guards the entrance to the warehouse. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. I was just coming out here to figure out if there's any collectibles. So...
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which
Molotov.
language it's written in.
We can just torch Cthulhu down. That's it. That's what we're doing. St. Brennan. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brennan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Extraction from a notebook of Edward Pierce, private. I'm really excited to keep playing this game. I'm excited we're actually, like, playing games I'm excited for, because we're going to start Kingdom Hearts on Monday. Okay, so Sunday we're doing the writing stream, which I'll put some more ambient music on, instead of maybe 80s music, so that way we can, like, focus. Because if I listen to 80s music, I'm just going to type the lyrics. And then... we'll do that. Then Monday we're going to start Kingdom Hearts. We're going to give Borderlands 3 a break because I'm very upset with it right now. I mean, we're only like a chapter away from being done. I just don't feel like doing it now. I'm sure we could do that and then play Kingdom Hearts, but I just want to play Kingdom Hearts. Which we might do that just so we can get the game done. Can we put this away? Thank you. And then, Tuesday, you know, Resident Evil 2.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go look.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Told you Cat would kick our ass. Yeah, I'm excited for Nemesis. I'm excited to play the whatchamacallit? The demo, because I will stream it. Depending on, like, how far along we are, we'll definitely stream it when it comes out, and then we'll go back to RE2 or whatever one we're playing at the time. Lotus! Hey, how you doing? Look at that little happy Freddy. He's trying to get that heart. Did I miss something in here? I'm doing good. Look at them Jesus biscuits. I'm doing good. Working on a podcast. Oh, there it is. Streaming. Oh.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
And then, you know, trying to move in with my boyfriend. It's gonna be a story-related one. So, like, so I'll be posting, like, chapters bi-weekly. And the community and I are coming up with a story. I've gotten the outline almost completely written. I'm basically at, like, 75%. And then we're gonna start writing the story on Sunday. So that's really exciting. I'm really stoked for it. Can I do this thing now? Okay, I'm missing another thing then? Okay. What the hell am I missing? I'm so confused what the hell I'm doing. I think it's going to be really good, you know, because then I'll post a podcast, and for those that couldn't make it, you know, well, writing is, you know, you can listen to it, and I think it'll be really fun. I want to have people come in and do voices for characters, and I think it'll be really fun. I think it's a little bit different from, you know, every normal, I say normal, different in the different podcasts that are out there today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be looking for something. See, I can see, because I can still look out here. No? Hold on, I gotta look at what this... I gotta figure out how to do this. Where's the how to play section? Okay. You can't check how to... Fuck. Put him down. Haha! You little bastard.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Alright, thank you so much, Lotus. Enjoy your gaming. I encourage the gaming while the watching.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do
I'm eating
is
Chinese
turn
food
this
and playing
handle.
games, so it works. Because what I'll also do during streams is work. I mean, this looks like fun. I'm gonna die down here. Nope, not fiery. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Well, we're gonna look at one out. But you're fine. You're not dying. Shut up. You sound like my character freaking in Sea of Thieves, just drowning and stuff. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is fine. Oh! What the fuck is that? Achievement! We're gonna take a minute so I can, you know, eat. Because I'm a baby. I saw that, Cheeky. And that makes me sad because I haven't been able to see like any of Zappy's streams recently. But I totally want her to feel like her mental health does come first, and I want her to be able to enjoy streaming and be in the right place to stream. Because, you know, whenever I worked at Hot Topic, it was really hard to like keep streaming. But that's all I wanted to do was stream. I only did that job to get part-time so I can get cash, so I can get more games and save up for stuff. But, you know, everything went hell in a handbasket really quickly. Because you don't drink now, you're going to have more hallucinations? Probably, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I want Zappy to be happy. I will definitely going to start, like, watching and try and keep chatting in, like, Discord, because I'm horrible at doing that. But I'm going to try my best. I think that was a missable achievement, by the way.
This is primitive.
Well, I got an achievement out of that. Yay. Hold on, let me look at the window. Oh, I know where we're at. Alright, you're all good, Cheeky. Can't get over there yet.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between...
Hold on, we got into Warehouse 36. I like how we have to validate. Oh, look, sanity. That's a thing. Oh, good. Mental trauma. Well, you're not the only one there, Edward. The submerged city. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took a hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught the glimpses of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision, nevertheless, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. So these are kind of like collectibles in the game. For your mental state. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case.
Turn the light back on. I didn't know we had a lighter. Now it says to jump. You straight up jumped. The hell are we, Batman? Chat, we Batman now. I'm Batman. Don't judge me.
What happened here?
Seriously? He punched a fucking mole.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Was it Charles and Sarah?
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
I don't know.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
There's a lot of things to look at.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I'm not done. How do I know?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
I don't know.
It smells as bad as it looks.
I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I'm sure we'll get to it. Okay, I don't know what we just looked at because we just got a whole bunch of stuff. Yay, everything's up to 3. Except for these 2, which I'm trying, but it's a lot. That's weird looking. This is a whole bunch of what in the hell? Oh, I was not done looking. Hold on. Hawkins Warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine residence. Signs of life attest to the fact the presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But is the discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Every time I hear Hawkins, I think of Stranger Things. I mean, okay, if there's nothing else, I just wanted to make sure.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Okay, so I should have given him the alcohol before I went in there, but I didn't know where it led. Let's team up.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Okay.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them.
Damn!
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my
I also
turf?
stole your alcohol, bitch.
I've got my eye on you.
Okay, you know what? I don't like Miss Lady. She seems like not a great person.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Uh-huh. Oh.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oh, thank God. We don't have to walk. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get the achievement! Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent patient, as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. This seems like a really fun game. See, never drink. I'm trying. Yeah, I would definitely recommend downloading it while you still can. You have until Sunday.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh my god.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You manage to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
I swear to God, we're
Not
Liam
far off the
Neeson.
mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
No, I have like 17 things to ask you.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of
He can
nature.
also beat the crap out of me.
A
Got
sad
it.
old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I could ask another question. Let's leave.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna look around because I have an attention span of a cat. Meow. Seriously, I'm a cat. I mean, I'd rather have an officer on my side that's part of the city and that, like, the locals know. So that way, you know, like, you know, he doesn't have to become aggressive or anything like that. That man is probably walking directly away from me. But I'm like, oh look, stuff to explore. Attention span, cat, meow. That's a nice chair. Lighthouse. Beautiful view. Weird, creepy shack that we have to try. Oh, what's this? Small wooden whale. A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their kids. I want it! I want it! It's a little whale. I want to get over there. It's a little baby whale. I told you, cat. Did he leave? Did he go? Oh, we cannot go up here.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Oh, look, an axe.
Sturdy. And well sharpened.
Can we take it?
Sturdy. And well
Nope.
sharpened.
See, if we were able to take the axe, it really would have been like, whatchamacallit? Evil Within.
$16.93. This house is much older than it seems.
Alright, Liam Neeson. I swear to God, that's our voice actor, is Liam Neeson. You want the Baby Yoda of Wales? Yes. No one blink. Yeah, alright. It's over here. Oh. This is fudge and morbid.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
They destroyed the bases for Charles.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
This place is hella creepy.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes
Okay, he
open.
legitimately says that Silas has been, like, here forever.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Xbox. Yeah, I'm gonna go for about another hour,
Let's go to the mansion.
and then I'll call it a stream.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? and steal a burnt painting. I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Alright, let's go. You were rushing me a minute ago, you potato face. Come on. Sad, I ate all my vegetable rolls. You know, I'm glad it blatantly says like, hey, by the way, we saved your game. It's like, thanks.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Oh, good. I'm glad that the axe is gone. I wanted it for myself, but okay. I'm scared. That does nothing.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh, that doesn't seem like every video game ever. Hey, you have to go to this thing? Hey, by the way, just so you know, the main entrance is blocked off. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. It's like, they're not, but okay. Really? Okay. They could have done a little bit better with the lighting.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
What? I don't know. What's one of the achievements? Hold on.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
I mean, I got the old man to help, so give me my achievement. Game. Alright, Officer Bradley. Oh, there it is. Okay, so they're a little late in it popping, so that's fine. This hit cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. Achievement! Silas Winchester, caretaker of the Hawkins property. The old caretaker of the Hawkins family. Silas Winchester still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the grave of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Hawkins Mansion Gardens. The Hawkins Mansion is perched on the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams a bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of the old masters. It's a gloomy place. Well, I got a key now. Well, he didn't kill us, so I'm gonna call that as a win. Yep.
This gate is locked.
I have a key. You know, this reminds me of the Harry Potter mansion in Goblet of Fire at the very beginning, where the caretaker took care of the old mansion. Found one of the axes, you know. Oh, we'll get back to the axe murder. It's fine. I just want to look around. Because we'll look at this cabin, and then I gotta take a quick stretch break really quick. Just wanted to look around. Case of joint.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Ah. Okay.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
So, the point of that was what? I guess just to learn more about him? Alright, really quickly, I'll be right back, chat. I encourage you to get up and stretch and do a thing like a chicken wing if you haven't gotten up and stretched yet. I'll be right back, chat. Also, I'm going to take my food, so back really quick. So I will be right back. chat. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I am back. Okay. I just had to run to the bathroom, chat. Why'd everybody leave? Okay. Sorry, I had to take my food back and stuff. Okay. So I'm back. We'll play about another... I wanted to say hour. But we'll see how I feel in 30 minutes. Now, could we get in here? I don't think we can. Okay, we'll just continue on. See over here? Nothing? Okay. Cool. Back to our axe murderer friend. I mean, this is really pretty.
Pierce, shall we enter?
No, hold on. He kind of like bombarded me at the second. Okay. Yeah, I looked around. It's fine.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3. Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the garden yard of the property, guarded by Silas, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch in the place. Armed with his axe, Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Okay, guys, so one of the streamers I watch, he just started playing 2 Point Hospital, and that game looks really fun. Come on, you can load, game, I promise. Okay. Oh, we can load. Okay.
Follow me. I know the place.
That's nice. I'm gonna look around.
Who left this light on?
Ooh. We have 2 points. Okay. I think everything needs like 6 now. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, a new objective. Hold on. October 25th, 1924, Hawkins Manor. In the entrance hall of the mansion, a lighted lamp seems to be waiting for us. And the old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering? I must find the place where the Hawkins family died. En route, I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life. My god, guys, I can't wait to keep playing this game next week. I, too, have a light.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
That no one cleaned up. So as long as it tells us when to go into the reconstruction, I think we'll be okay.
What kind of meat is this?
No offense, it looks like a dog. Or a pig, maybe.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
That was his dog.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
I mean, that's nice. Let me explore because I have the attention span of that of a kitty cat and my mouse. See?
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Did you guys hear my dad sneezing a minute ago? Because my god, he sneezes so loud. That looks like the fire. I'm gonna go down here though.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Huh. Okay.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Well, this explains the white around, like, the... Oh god, I can't see anything.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I mean, that's a good question.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh, damn, this got dark quick. Okay, we can exit now. Okay, but... it's not letting me exit.
Did someone escape the fire?
Ah, that was why. I was missing one.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Okay.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on. I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I'm sorry, Bradley. I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked that drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Welcome back, Tiki. The couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
Yay!
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I, too, am gonna get ready to take a nap. I'm gonna end here in about 15 minutes. Let me, what is that? Okay, it's your chair. Yes. All the books!
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing,
I like how he's like, don't disturb anything while I'm sitting here like, I'm gonna save these books, okay? They need a home. They need a home. Uh-huh. Sure, let's go this way.
This door is locked.
Thank you, Liam Neeson, for letting us know. I don't care. It's Liam Neeson. Is X 10 or 15 or 20? 10, 15, 18th century? That makes sense. A collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents that considered inferior. Book preservation is a good thing. Yay! I know, I gotta save all the books. No, thank you. They gave the game great details.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
If you guys had the technology, you'd be able to find out. God, so many things to look at because I have the attention span so small. Oh, investigate the manor. Oh, I'm supposed to investigate the manor. Sweet beans. I'm gonna touch everything.
This door is blocked from the
I'm
outside.
glad you figured that out. Oh, I can't go upstairs. Aw, it's a nice freaking house.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip that under my coat. It's fine. Pick it up.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
You clearly did not care about money. Dude, an original Mary Shelley 1818. Do you know how much that's worth? A lot of freaking money. You putz. I don't want to go near him. He's gonna be like, can I just look? I want this to be my house. I just want the library.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, nice. I buy a lot of books. My boyfriend's already told me that we're gonna be building a library in our house. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particulars of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Interesting.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Mm-hmm. A library and a gaming room. Okay, wait. We'll go this way and then we'll go that way.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Hey, we read about some of that in the book. I love the little pieces of lore they're putting in this. This is great. I'm not going in that door yet. I have the attention span of a cat. I know I said it like 7 times, but for anybody that's new that doesn't know why I'm like just going around looking at stuff.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Please? Oh, good. You obtained that one, but you couldn't go get Mary Shelley's. Jerk. A crowbar found in the Hawkins Manor probably belongs to the caretaker Silas. You won't mind if I take this.
Could prove useful.
Wasn't there a locked door back there? Don't freaking worry about it.
This door is
Then
locked.
use the crowbar!
This door is locked.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're like Mary Shelley, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and they had another one, Moby Dick. I think they were all kind of inspirations of, at least for this game. Because I don't think I can get, they had a saying for this door. Let me check one more time.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. You seem like an a-hole.
Locked.
Yeah. Well, that door's not locked. Oh, okay.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
You got me, I don't know.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Achievement! Memory. Explore the memories of the Hawkins family. Okay. I didn't necessarily mean to, but okay. Office key. The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. Yeah, okay, I have the attention.
What will her room reveal about her?
What the hell is this door?
This door is locked.
What's with the scratches on the wall? A demon!
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates, they act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Oh. That seems a bit excessive.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside Institute, Darkwater, Massachusetts, date 7/21/24. 75 milligrams sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attack becomes too violent, add 25 milligrams up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Jeez.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
I pick lock things.
Perfect.
No, you know what? We don't need to go in there. Oh no, that's horrible. I hope she feels better. Okay, one room at a time. What is that? Y'all need some Jesus biscuits.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Damn, they made some money.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting an increasingly number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last one's so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. I understand that. I like being outside too. Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
Okay. Whatever. Ceremonial circle. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works describe the creation of such circles are not all proven reliability. Extract that from Melius by Abigail. Bunch of clues. Yeah, we've read all this stuff. Hold on. There's still something in here that we're missing. Something green. Got that. Oh! Can you not have it out for too long? What the heck am I missing here? I really don't know. It's in this particular room. So we're missing something that needs to be moved. That needs to be...
Bradley? Is that you?
I did hear a noise, and I thought I was crazy. There it is. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Okay, well this door wasn't open. Oh shit, I didn't go downstairs.
Is anyone there?
You! Stop!
You're gonna have to wait. My dumbass had a freaking look at stuff. Hold on. Oh, I didn't need to go downstairs. That's how it ended.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Catch the thief? I mean, okay. Yes.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, throw him in the brig until
I'll
he's
cover you.
sober. Throw him in the brig until he's sober. Throw him in the brig until he's sober. Early in the morning, Hey, look, the door's open.
This door's closed
That's
earlier.
what I'm saying. Guys, I love that song.
Where did he go?
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Do you really think that your future
I'm not
came
kidding.
in
I
here?
really like that song. So, when my boyfriend and I, when we first started dating, and I first took him to the haunted house, they used to play that song every year. So they played that song every year up until about 2 or 3 years ago, and they only play the Pirates of the Caribbean song now, and I'm really mad because I like my Drunken Sailor song. What if he's getting crazier?
I don't see any way out.
I don't know.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
It's definitely a possibility.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
I bet you if we actually looked in the book, some of these coordinates would be the ones where we just read. Oh, okay.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
It actually is a legit Sea of Thieves song, Cheeky. So whenever you're carrying around in Sea of Thieves, whenever you're carrying around the chest of grogness, or the chest of grog or something like that, I forgot what it's called. It actually sings the Drunken Sailor song because the song is in public domain, so they didn't have to pay anything for it.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is moving.
How the hell did you find that out? Okay.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably.
I want to open a secret passageway.
I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Why? Got it. I smarts.
Well done, Pierce.
Hold on. Hold on. If I remember, I was supposed to do it with the... Yeah, no, hold on. Let's see what the last checkpoint is. I'm hoping it's right as we enter this room. It's the first song anyone thinks of when they get asked what's a pirate song. And that's true. It really is. Everyone knows that one or just the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. Or, what's the other song that's really popular in Pirates of the Caribbean? Yo-Ho. There's Yo-Ho, and then there's one other one. The sad song. Okay, we're gonna go for another 15 minutes because I lost track of time again, chat. You wouldn't know? That's fine. Oh, come on!
Where did he go?
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I accidentally made a boo-boo.
They look like Celtic runes. It looks like an old
Yes.
seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? Yeah. I don't see any way out.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photo. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay.
This panel is movable.
Just be going yourself. Yeah, I'm about to call it for the day.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
No. This is dumb. Hold on. Okay, we need a straight line. Okay. Say 57 north, 51 west, and 33 north and 53 west. Let's try those coordinates. $57, 51. So 57. You're like right here.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Got it.
Looks like it worked.
Hey, John. How you doing? I need to do that.
Well done, Pierce.
I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, you're getting a grocery delivery in the morning? I understand that. That's fair.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Yeah.
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
A T-Man! I need to do it. Yeah. By the globe. Chapter 4, Tunnels Under the Hawkins Mansion. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Oh, you know who it is as well? I mean, at least you know who it is. So, I'm going to be honest. These achievements are actually kind of easy right now. I don't know about these. Oh my god, look! John Raymond LaGrosse. We learned about him in the book. I'm excited. I'm sorry. Oh, there's that one, the book. We learned about the book too. Algernon Drake? Is he related to Nathan Drake? I'm sorry, I had to ask that question. I felt it was proper.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a.
Oh, we have 4 character points available. The Hawkins Mansion is falling into ruin. Hawkins Mansion. The Hawkins Mansion was falling into ruin well before the fire that claimed its residents. The building, once luxurious, today lies witness to the ruin of the Hawkins family. The paintings of Sarah Hawkins are spread throughout the corridors. Moisture eats away at the books of the imposing library, and the windows are broken and condemned. The drawing room where the fire started revealed it to be more than just a domestic accident. Sarah Hawkins' office bears the signs of an occult practice and no doubt huge creature. Left its marks on the walls of the corridor that leads to his workshop. As for Charles Hawkins' office, it revealed a passage into the network of underground caves. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion. Who would have guessed that Hawkins Mansion was hiding such big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seemed to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. Oh, hold on, we missed one for chapter 3. There we go. And we got a lantern. You're good, Jean. I hope everything works out with Miss Neighbor Lady. She seems not very nice.
Detective novel.
Alright, but this is where we're going to end stream. I have been going a lot longer than I was supposed to be. But that's fine. That is fine, chat. This game is really fun. Like I said, the achievements are pretty easy so far. I don't know if I've missed any. We'll find out, I guess, once I'm done with the main game. But it's fun. It's fun as hell. So, alright, Cheeky. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that everybody does like them. We spent, the stream last Sunday doing them. So I'm really excited that they were pretty quickly approved, to be honest. I think I only did it like 2 or 3 days ago. Thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, tomorrow I'll be back with some Fallout. It might be a shorter stream because I have to go to the store with my dad. I need to pick up some office supply stuff because seriously, I need a planner and pens. After that, Sunday we're gonna do a writing stream on Sunday. I'm trying to get everything set up so that way we can just have everything pretty nicely. Cheeky, before you leave, I really have a question. How did you like the ambient, like the ASMR ambionic, like Harry Potter kind of ASMR kind of sounds today? Because we can play that more on Sunday, because I don't think we should do 80s music. I think we should just have something relaxing and calming while we write. Something that can, like, let us focus. Because I think I'm definitely going to stick with it, though. And then next week, Monday, we're going to continue, or we're going to probably continue and finish Borderlands 3 and then start Kingdom Hearts. Because I want to get done with Borderlands 3 for the moment. Did you guys know that DLC is like $30? Like $40 without the season pass? Like, holy crap balls. Tuesday, more RE2. Thursday, more of this. Friday, again, Fallout, so. You like the room, your hearing is bad. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. As long as it's like you feel like relaxed listening to the rain and the fire crackle, that's my main thing. Because I want us to be relaxed. while we write. So this game is extremely fun. I'm really enjoying it. I like the fact that we did read Call of Cthulhu, and then like we see the different names and references and the Easter eggs and the lore behind it. I love that they did actually incorporate things from Lovecraft's work. I think that's really fantastic to do, because I know a lot of people just don't do that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and or evening. You're totally relaxed with the room? Great. Fantastic. That's all I needed to know. We will keep using that ASMR for writing then. Because there's two different ASMR things. I'll post both of them in Discord, so that way if you guys want to just listen to them at this point, they do fantasy ASMR, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter. They have so many. There's two different ones, so I'll post those. But you have a great night, Cheeky. I appreciate each and every one. Thank you again for that sub. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will be back tomorrow. Y'all come back now here, and I'll see y'all in the next stream. Y'all have a good one.